Okay, so in this lecture, I'd like to show you how important, right, indentation is in Python. The indentation is typically, refers to the spaces, right, at the beginning of the code line, right, each code line. I mean, other programming languages, usually indentation is used, for the readability only. But indentation in Python is very important because indentation is used in Python, right, to indicate a block of code, right? So let me just show you an example, right? I'm gonna use this as an example, right? So remember, indentation is in Python basically is used to indicate a block of code, right? So for example, in Python, I think also the indentation is very important, for the readability, reasons as well. But that's like the second reason. The primary reason is what? It's a syntax. Actually, it's indicate a block of code, right? Okay, so if you use the wrong indentations, then the Python will give you the error message. Okay, so for example, so to indicate this block of, let's say, the while loop, right? So the while loop is starting from here all the way to here, right? So then means you have an indentation here. Right? So that means this block basically belong to what? This whole block, right? This whole block is belong to the while loop. Okay? And now let's just use the blue. So this if statement, right? So you have indentation is here, right? And then try, there's indentations, and except, right? So for example, this statement is belong to this num, right? This if statement, and then this statement, right? In num is int num. This belongs to what? This try block. Basically, it's a part of the try block, and these two lines of code basically belong to this except block, right? Then you have indentation here, right? So that means two lines of code is really belong to this if statement, and then else means these two lines of code is really belong to this else statement, right? And then finally this is like a nested indentation, right? So black. This means these lines of code is really belong to this if statement, right? Then since there's no indentations, this print statement is basically, is a part of this main program, right? Okay. So please note that it's very important to realize that the indentation is not just for the readability in Python, right? The primary reason is this indentation is used to indicate a block of code. Okay? So thank you.